Let's take a look. Shots of May. Number 9, this guy, Adrian Meronk. That's right, making a statement. Where was he making it? At Marco Simone Golf and Country Club. That's right, that's in Rome. And you know what's also in Rome? The Ryder Cup. He says, ciao, Luke Donald. That's exactly part of the Ryder Cup story. He gets his 3rd DP World Tour win, and he sits 4th in Euro points. We could see him again in September. Number 8. Well, this lady, she's not number 8. In fact, she's now number 1 in the world again. That's Jin Young Ko, and this is what she was doing earlier this month. Winning again, 2nd time this year, and back on top of the mountain. A Ko sits atop number 1 in the world in the Rolex rankings, and that's Jin Young Ko. Look out for her the rest of this season. Speaking of looking out for, how about Team Thailand in the International Crown, TPC Harding Park? They were making some noise. We know Thai food can be a little spicy. Well, the Jutanyagarn sisters were red hot. And there you could see Moria tying that match at the 14th. And then here at the 15th, her sister, yeah, just go ahead and chip it in and stomp on everybody. 5-3, and Thailand sweeps the championship matches and wins the event for the first time. Speaking of Mr. Major, how about Mr. Major in the month of May? Well, we know the region's tradition in Birmingham. Well, this man's becoming a tradition in Birmingham with shots like that. Of course, he's won this championship 2 times already, but even a little bit of that Birmingham weather's not going to slow him down. Nope. Go inside, sit down at the Greystone Golf Club, good food in there, get some nourishment, yeah, and then after 58 minutes, come back and just go ahead and win your 3rd region's tradition, your 5th major on the PGA Tour Champions by 6 shots. That's all he did. And in the month of May, there's major number 5 in his career, win number 13 on the PGA Tour Champions, but we're not done. Okay, we're not going to win by 6 this time. We got to play some extra holes. But at the senior PGA, that's exactly what he does. Padraig Harrington, he goes ahead and takes down. Didn't need to make this one like he normally does. Just 2 putts. Go ahead and get win number 6 in the majors, win number 14 on the PGA Tour Champions, and you get, guess what? A really big trophy. That's right, you win 2 majors in a month, you get a cool, big old heavy trophy. But Steve Stricker goes ahead at 56 years old in his winning ways. Speaking of winning ways, it's been a while for Jason Day. Yeah, 1,834 days, in fact, between wins. But at the Byron Nelson, he was red hot. I love this chipping technique. And a final round 62, you know what he did? He dashed up the leaderboard and got that win for the first time since 2018. And there's Dash. So Dash gives him the fist pump, his oldest son, and he comes over and gets the hug. And Jason Day back to his winning ways. Look out for him the rest of this year as well. All right, number 4 here, of course, this woman right here has won absolutely everything as an amateur. That's Rose Zhang. Yeah, this tricky up and down at the par 5 11. She gets that one done. She also gets win number 12 as a Stanford Cardinal, beating her childhood friend Catherine Park by a stroke. Back-to-back titles, nobody has done that. And of course, nobody as a Stanford Cardinal has won 12 times. Yeah, that's one more than some guy named Tiger Woods. You might have heard of him. You're going to hear a lot of this young lady going forward. And speaking of hearing a lot of, how about Brazilian Fred Biondi? That's right, the Florida Gator, despite a double bogey at the 7th hole, he was strong coming in, and with shots like that, he would go on to win the first individual title since 2001. And with that individual win, of course, he earns a spot in the Masters. Now, whether he stays amateur or not, if he turns pro, he will not get to play at Augusta, but what an honor for him winning the individual title. And now we go from the individuals to the team. This is Amelia Miliaccio. She's done some announcing for us, and I'm making an announcement right now. That's one heck of a shot. And the Demon Deacons were making some noise. She would go on and close out her match 1 hole later and leave it up to Wake Forest's Lauren Walsh. 2 putts to win and clinch the NCAA championship. They were runners-up in 2019. Runners-up no more. Winston-Salem, North Carolina is proud of their lady champion, Demon Deacons. All right, remember this guy? Yeah, the individual champion. Well, he and his Gators were not done. That's right, they were taking a chomp out of my Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. That's all right, though. They played great coming down the stretch. And, of course, this guy would go ahead and clinch it as he should. And the Florida Gators, J.C. Deacon and his Gators, he gets Coach of the Year. They get the national championship. And you can see a bunch of happy Gators right there, their first championship since 2001. Speaking of performances, how about Michael Block at the PGA Championship at Oak Hill? Yeah, a couple of weeks earlier, he was at Twin Warriors for the PGA National Championship. He played well there, and he battled like a warrior all week. And, of course, the 15th, a 7-iron right in the hole in Rory McIlroy. How about that? You get a hole-in-one in the PGA, and you get Rory McIlroy to congratulate you. Yeah, you were number one with the fans all week, Mr. Block. Drinks on him, and he gets to be back at the PGA next year for a top 15 finish. Michael Block, what a story, what a guy. We get to see him again at Valhalla next year. I'd love to see him play well again. And number one, of course, this guy. Well, while the low club pro was settled, this wasn't quite settled yet. Brooks Koepka is getting quite a challenge from Viktor Hovland, but Brooks Koepka doing what he does in majors. This right here, making putts when he has to. Viktor Hovland just could not stand with him, and nobody can stand with him with his major-type game. And here he is on the par 4 16th, slightly in the rough, but knows when to attack, and that's why he's so good in majors. Plays conservative golf, but plays conservatively, aggressively when he has the chances. And Oak Hill, been a while since we've had a major there. Jason Duffner was your last major winner at Oak Hill, but how about win number 3 in the PGA for Brooks Koepka, major win number 5. He is Mr. Major, and he's making a statement this year. Second at the Masters, first at the PGA. You better look out for him at LA Country Club in the U.S. Open. Brooks Koepka, all week long, was the man.